The reason I came to Italy at my age was because I always loved the way they played in Europe, and I always loved the way they played in the Italian league, especially Serie A. I admired the coaches. I remember a coach I looked up to was Coach Gamba, and it was my hope of coming here and learning as much as I could and hopefully sharing some of the things that I was taught with Italian players and coaches. You know, I remember Italian basketball in the late 90s and early 2000s. They had a lot of great young players, and I thought, you know, maybe coming here at my age at this time that I could help the game a little bit. Remember and admire the most was Medellin. You know, I remember I took a group of professional players to Italy and Europe, and we toured and we played Milan. And I remember he played. I remember he even had a son who played. That was a very good player. But Medellin, to me, was like a great American player in the States named Dave DeBusschere, who had a great career with the Knicks in Detroit. I always thought he could have played in the NBA and been a tremendous player. You know, I always felt an honor to coach great players. You know, you mentioned Reggie Miller and Allen Iverson, but I coached many more than those two, even though they were two of the best that's ever played. But coming here, you know, my goal was just to help everybody. I love coaching the Italian players. We have, you know, 4 or 5 on our team, you know. Pepe and Carlos Delfino, who I coached in Detroit, and Marco Cozine, and then 2 young players. I just look forward to being around them. I know they have a lot of pride in playing for our team, and also, you know, have a lot of pride in the Italian league. I look forward to coming every day and working with them. I feel like I'm probably learning more than they are. Well, I mean, when I got Carlos in Detroit, he had just come from Italy, and he also was part of that great Argentina culture that, you know, ended up winning a gold medal in Greece. But, you know, now meeting Carlos again when he's 36 years old, it's kind of fun. Unfortunately, you know, he's been hurt, you know, most of this season, and I missed most of training camp and half of this season. It's been a little bit difficult, but being reunited with Carlos is one of the best things that's happened to me since I've come back to Italy to coach. I think the quality of play in Europe is phenomenal. Not this past year, but last year, 2016-17 draft, 30 of the 60 players drafted in the NBA were foreign players. And it just shows you the talent is spread out all over the world. I don't think Euro basketball is as good as the NBA right now, but I think it's getting better and better every year. And I wouldn't be surprised if someday they had an NBA professional league in Europe.